Hello, friends. Today we have a very profound question, and that is to understand the real backbone of the Indian economy. Everybody talks about the IT sector and the massive corporations that we have in India, but what are the real backbone sectors supporting the Indian economy? In this video, we will take a deep dive and we will break down the fundamental pillars that sustain the livelihood of over a billion people and power the Indian position at the global stage. Don't go anywhere. Let's go and explore this. Namaste and welcome to our deep dive. Look around India today. What do you see? Towering skyscrapers in Mumbai, booming tech industry in Bengaluru, a global pharmaceutical hub, and some of the world's richest individuals live in India. It's a nation on the move, a global economic powerhouse, often projected to be the third largest economy in the world within the next decade. But have you ever stopped to wonder what is truly underpinning all this growth? What is the real backbone of the Indian economy? Is it the glittering IT sector, the massive industrial complexes, or something else entirely? Today we are going to a journey to uncover this often overlooked yet absolutely crucial pillar that supports this incredible nation. We are going to challenge some common assumptions and reveal the true engines driving India's prosperity. And therefore, stay with us. You might be surprised by what we find together. So, when you think of the modern India, chances are one of the first things that comes to mind is information technology, IT. And for the good reason, India's IT and the IT enabled services sector is world renowned. It is a massive exporter, a huge employer for educated youth, and a symbol of India's intellectual capital. Companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro are global giants, and Silicon Valley is dotted with Indian talent. It is easy to assume that this is the entire story, the primary engine of Indian economy. But let's look at the numbers. While incredibly significant, the IT sector, along with other high-end services, represent a powerful but singular force, and it is not a singular force. It is a crucial artery, certainly, but not the entire circulatory system. So, if it is not just IT, where do we look next? Let us rewind a bit and consider India's foundational sector. For centuries, India has been an agrarian society. Even today, despite rapid industrialization and urbanization, agriculture remains a colossal force. It provides livelihood for a staggering percentage of the population. Estimates are different because different people come out with different statistics, but it is somewhere around 40 to 50% of the entire workforce. Think about that for a moment. Nearly half of the India's working population is directly or indirectly dependent on agriculture. While it shows the nation's GDP has steadily declined over decades, now the sitting around 15 to 18% of the total GDP, its socio-economic impact is immeasurable. It feeds the nation, provides raw material for the countless industries, and form the economic bedrock for hundreds of millions of people in the rural areas. When the monsoon is good, the entire economy feels a positive ripple effect through increased rural income and demand. A bad monsoon and the stress is, therefore, is palpable. Farmers, often the unsung heroes, toil to put food on your tables. Their resilience, their ingenuity, and their sheer numbers make agriculture an undeniable fundamental backbone, even if its relative economic weight is shifting. It is the original backbone, still incredibly strong. Now let's talk about the sectors that often flies under the radar, and but is arguably the most critical for employment and economic dynamics in India, which is the micro, small, and medium enterprises, also known as MSMEs here in India. Forget the big corporation for a moment. Think about the local bakery, the tailor shop, the small manufacturing unit making parts for larger companies, the handicraft artisans, the roadside eatery, the small tech startup, even a corner grocery store. These are all MSMEs. There are over 63 million MSMEs in India. They contribute around 30% to India's GDP, employ over 110 to 120 million people. That's more than the agriculture and the large corporation combined, and account for almost 40% of India's total exports. So why are they so vital? Well, couple of reasons. Number one is job creations. MSMEs are the largest employer by far, providing livelihood to skilled, semi skilled, and unskilled workers across every state and city across India. Number two is innovation. Many new ideas and local solutions emerge from the MSMEs. Number three is the local economy. They form the economic fabric of the towns and villages, preventing distress migration and fostering the local development. Number five is supply chain. They are the unsung heroes of the supply chain, often supplying components and services to larger industries. The MSME sector truly embodies the entrepreneurial spirit of India. It is the dynamic, diverse, and incredibly resilient. If agriculture is the historical backbone, MSMEs are arguably the modern day, backbone, constantly adapting and growing. While we acknowledged the IT importance earlier, it is just one part of a much larger, incredibly dominant sector, the overall services sector. This is currently the largest contributor to India's GDP, accounting for over 50% of the India's GDP. And within this vast category, there is a world of economic activities beyond just coding and software. So think about it. Starting with financial services, which includes banking, insurance, investments, which forms the lifeblood of any modern economy. Number two is the healthcare, which includes hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, medical tourisms, and this is a very rapidly growing sector. Number three is education, schools, colleges, coaching centers, shaping the future workforce, etc. And also includes trade, hotels, restaurants, and the vast network of retail, hospitality, and the foods and services that cater to domestic and international demand. Next is real estate and construction. So buildings, homes, offices, infrastructure, also a massive employer and economic driver. And next is transportation and logistics, which requires moving goods and people across the vast country. India is a very big country. Sometimes, it is also known as the subcontinent. Well, these aren't just statistics. They represent millions of small businesses and large enterprises providing essential services. From your local barber to a multi-specialty hospital, from bustling market to a global logistics company, the service sector is sprawling network that underpins modern Indian life and economy. Its growth trajectory is steep, and it continues to absorb a large share of the workforce, moving away from agriculture sector. So we have talked about sectors, but what fuels these sectors? Who buys the agriculture produce, use the MSME's product and demand and services? The answer is simple, yet profoundly powerful: India's own population. So as many people say, India is also a very strong domestic market. With over 1.4 billion people, India has an enormous growing domestic market. This isn't just a number, it's an incredible economic force. And again, think about it, starting with consumption power. Every time an Indian family buys groceries, a new appliance, a smartphone, or goes out for a meal, they are directly fueling the economy. This robust domestic demand act as crucial buffer against the global economic downturns. While exports are vital, India's economy is less susceptible to external shocks because its own population provides the massive support in the form of massive market. Next is demographic dividend. India is one of the youngest nation in the world. A large working age population, often known as middle class, which means more people earning, spending, and contributing to the economy. This young, aspirational workforce is a goldmine for future growth. Next is aspirations of a nation itself. As economic rises, income rises, so do aspirations. People want better homes, better education, better healthcare, and better lifestyle. This constant demand drives innovation and expansion across the sectors. This massive internal market and its burgeoning consumption power are perhaps the most unique and resilient backbone of the Indian economy. It is the people, their needs, and their dreams that ultimately drives the nation's economy and its engine. While agriculture, MSMEs, services, and the domestic consumptions form the core backbone, no structures stand tall without the strong support. This is where the infrastructure and investment comes in, acting as crucial rib that protect and enable the backbone. The physical infrastructure, things like roads, railways, ports, airports, power grids, digital connectivity, these are the arteries that allow goods, services, and people to move efficiently. Massive government and private investment in these areas is crucial for reducing cost, increasing productivity, and integrating markets. The push for smart cities and better logistics network is transforming India's economic landscape. Next is the human capital and investment. So, things like education, healthcare are not just services, they are investment in human capital. A healthier, more educated workforce is more productive, innovative, and contributes more to the economy. Next is the foreign direct investment, also known as FDI. Global capital flows into India brings not just money but also technology, expertise, and help create jobs. Policies designed to attract FDIs are critical for accelerating growth. These supporting elements are constantly evolving and improving, creating an environment where the core backbone can thrive and grow even stronger. So, what we have learned so far? The real backbone of Indian economy isn't the single entity. It's a complex, dynamic, and incredible interconnected web force. It's a symphony of traditional strength and modern dynamism. A farmer tilling his land connected to the MSMEs processing his produce, which sells to the urban consumers, enabled by efficient transportation services, all within a growing economy. India's economic story is not linear, it's a multi layered and constantly evolving. Understanding these diverse pillars gives us a much richer, more accurate picture of how this incredible nation functions and continues its ascent on the global stage. As India continues its journey towards becoming a developed nation, these backbones will continue to evolve. Agriculture will become more mechanized and efficient. MSMEs will become digitized, and scale services will become more specialized. Domestic consumption will only grow more and more. Government's focus on Make in India, Digital India, and infrastructure development aims to strengthen this very foundation. The Indian economy is a testament to resilience, innovation, and the sheer human spirit. It's a complex tapestry woven from the thread of history, technology, and the aspirations of its people. We hope this journey has given you a clearer understanding of what truly makes Indian economy tick. What do you think is the most important backbone out of the three which I have already covered? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights, and share it with your family, friends who may be interested in understanding the incredible story of India. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for watching. and I will see you again in the next one.